Fortnite's storyline was, and honestly always has been, one of the most interesting parts of the game, but after years of basically being out of commission, I thought it was as good as dead. But with a recent resurgence being sparked by the co-founder of Epic Games himself, it makes you wonder, is Fortnite's storyline finally making a return? And if so, in what way? My name's Mr.Raindrop, sit back, grab a Shirley Temple, and let's get into it. First and foremost, if you don't know what I'm talking about, a couple days ago, Fortnite made an appearance at the Stranger Things red carpet premiere. And of course, Epic couldn't show up without dropping some teases of their own, one of which being a very familiar symbol, instantly recognized by longtime players as belonging to the 7. This lit the Fortnite community on fire, with everyone debating whether this was just a fun crossover nod or something much bigger. Those questions fortunately got squashed pretty fast as Mark Rain, the vice president of Epic Games himself, posted a tweet basically confirming what everyone was hoping for. Yes, the 7 are coming back, and yes, they'll have a major role to play in Fortnite's future. Hey there, editor's note, as I was making this video, they just did another teaser at the Rams 49ers game, basically confirming what everyone already knew, so let's go. Now, all this alone would have been exciting, but with the 7's return all but confirmed, it started to get everyone wondering, if the 7 are returning, why not the Imagined Order, or the Last Reality, or any of the other major factions that were either sloppily wrapped up or completely forgotten over the past few chapters? It's the kind of question that really reminds you just how deep Fortnite's story used to run, and to really understand why this comeback matters so much, we're gonna need to rewind a bit. Remember when I said sit back and grab a Shirley Temple? I meant it, because while I admit it is a bit all over the place, I'm gonna try my best to put the original story together in a way that makes sense. In the beginning, Fortnite wasn't just a battle royale, it started with an island, a kind of protection mechanism created by the 0 point, the glowing ball of energy we all know and love, said to be the source of everything in Fortnite's universe. At some point, an organization known as the Imagined Order seized control of the 0 point and began experimenting with it. They used its power to create what we know as the loop, the in-game explanation for why players keep fighting endless battles, never truly dying, and never remembering their past. For thousands of years, the Imagined Order maintained control, keeping the island locked in the repeating cycle. That is, until a new faction rose up to oppose them, the 7. The group of mysterious heroes we were first introduced to all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 4. The 7 were the only ones who managed to escape the loop. Their goal? To stop the Imagined Order and free the trapped inhabitants of the island once and for all. Every live event you saw, every major character you've met, it all ties back to the same conflict. A massive chess match between the 7 and the Imagined Order for control over reality itself. Until the Last Reality. A completely new faction loyal to no one, the Last Reality set the stage for what most consider the true peak of Fortnite storytelling, the Chapter 2 end event. Everything about it felt massive. The tension had been building for months, and when the event finally began, it was pure chaos in the best way possible. All 3 factions made significant appearances, the mix of cinematics and gameplay was perfect, and best of all, the foundation was revealed to be The Rock. It was the perfect finale for a story we'd been following for years. But after that, nothing. Sure, we got Collision, which was really good, but it felt a bit rushed, almost as if the creative director of the game at the time was getting pushed out by the higher-ups. Huh. But fortunately, we can look past all this, because after 3 years of waiting, we can finally ask the question we've been eager to know. Is Fortnite's storyline finally back? Most of us assumed that Fortnite's story was dead, but with the 7 resurfacing, Epic's higher-ups teasing their return, and Fortnite slowly starting to weave more mystery and story back into its updates, it feels like that old spark might be coming back. As both a fan and creator, I'm hyped. And if things go to plan, Chapter 7 might finally give us the payoff we've all been waiting for. The return to the story that started it all. I'll talk to you guys later, have a good one, peace.